Hey everybody, it's Sister Fantastic here, and it's raining again today here in Savannah, Tennessee. So I'm going to try to do this video, a little foundation routine and a quick face and cheek look for you so that you can see how I'm going to do this like pink, glowy holiday foundation and cheek look. Alright, so let's get started right away. I've already got my moisturizer and primer on, so as you can see, I've got really dark circles underneath my eyes today, and so I really need some help. This rain has just caused my eyes to water really bad, and so I need all the help I can get with covering this up. So I'm going to try a little bit of this concealer underneath my foundation and get everything together here by layering all this. So anyway, I'm going to go in with my Almay Pure Blends in the color Ivory Naturel. And I'm going to take this right onto my beauty blender, and we're just going to dab this in. This is a really good foundation. I've been using it in several different ways. I tried it just with my fingertips the other day, and it uses a lot more product that way, I noticed. But if you want a fuller coverage, you know, that's a good way to go. But it does use a lot more product, so. Anyway, my skin's pretty clear. As a general rule, I don't have problems with acne or blemishes too much. But there is discoloration from the circles, and because my skin is so fair and transparent that the veins, my skin's kind of, you know, transparent. So you can just, you know, see the veins, especially above my eyelids, and there's some redness around my nose here. And of course I have freckles, so, you know, I like to minimize that look as much as I can. So anyway, we're getting ready for the holidays here. My sister is graduating from college this weekend, and so we're going to go and spend some time with her and go to the graduation. And so I was just thinking this morning, and as I got out of the shower, I was like, what kind of a look could I create that could combine something appropriate for a graduation along with the holidays? So I've got this Wet n Wild nail polish here. It's called Wet Shine in the color Caribbean Frost, and that's what I have on my nails today, and I thought it's so beautiful. It matches the scarf that I have on. Green is such a great color for the holidays. Why not go with something that will go with the green? And so I'm thinking about warm colors like peaches and pinks, and so that's kind of what I want to create today, is something warm and frosty, something that's going to be kind of glittery, but not over the top quite yet. You know, I've got a couple more parties to attend later on in the month, but that I'll create some more dramatic looks. But this is going to be a daytime look. The graduation's at 10 o'clock in the morning, so we're going to get up and drink coffee and eat a bite of breakfast, and then probably just head right on out. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth powder, and this is the pressed powder in the color Buff Beige 130. Okay, now I'm going to use the eyeshadow primer. I put some lip balm on right before I got started with all this, just to moisturize my lips, so by the time I get around to doing my lipstick or lip gloss, then this will have primed my lips and gotten them ready. So anyway, this is eyeshadow primer, and I'm just dabbing that on my eyelids. And we're going to Let that set for a minute. And dry. And then I'm going to go in with a eyeshadow brush, and we're going to set that with a real light pink. It's a dusty, like a mauve color from the Santee eyeshadow palette called Sexy Colors. And this is the palette number 03. It's cruelty free, and I'm going to use this dusty mauve right there in the upper left corner there. And I'm just going to set this down. There's not much color to this particular eyeshadow. It makes a good base. And since I am doing kind of a pink theme, pink or peach, whatever you want to call it, I got a combination, I think, of mostly pinks here. Alright, so we got that going on. Alright, and then I have this cream eyeshadow from e.l.f. It comes in a pot like this. You see that? And this is in the color Ain't That Sweet. So I'm just going to put this on the eyelid with my finger. And with my eyes watering so much these last few days, I've been leaning towards the cream eyeshadows, especially here close to the corner of my eye, because that's where my eyes water, is the corners of my eye. And that way, if I have to dab them with a tissue or whatever, I'm not taking off everything that I put on. So, and you know, when you wear powders and then your eyes are watering, that just takes all the eyeshadow off. Okay, so we're just gonna, this dries to a matte finish, and so we're just gonna let that dry for a minute. And while I do that, I'm gonna go on with some blush. I've got this beautiful Clean Color Minerals powder here in the color Petal. It's a real pretty pink. I don't know if you can see that. This is really super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And so I'm just going to put a little bit of that on my brush and just buff away. And this helps me feel fresh and, you know, awake. And especially if I've had problems with my eyes and I'm fighting those circles, this just really helps brighten up everything. So the weather's changing. We're getting on in towards the winter months. And anyway, I think the rain's just about stopped. And the sun's actually trying to shine. Alright, so mostly in the apples of the cheeks. Just kind of buffing that out, blending it out. Alright, now I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow by Estee Lauder that I've been trying to use up. Just about at the end of this. And this is just a 2-in-1 baked eyeshadow. It's just a 04 shimmer, which is it's a really light brown, and it makes a terrific crease color. So I've been project paying for the end of the year trying to get rid of this. But this is, I love this eyeshadow, and when it's gone, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna want another one, so I'm gonna have to shop my stash, get into my stash, and see what I got that can replace it. Because when you find a good color like this, it's just pretty universal with every look. You just kind of have a tendency to, you know, stick to it and gravitate toward it all the time. Okay. Okay, so we've got that. And I'm going to use a little highlight. And I've got this pink highlighter here. It's called You Are a Star Face Shimmer by GeoGirl. And I've been using this like crazy. So I'm going to put a little of this on the cheeks. Top of my nose. Keep his bow. Brow bone. Just any place you need a little lift.